If every human disappeared right now, our cities wouldn't crumble for decades. But within hours, something far more terrifying would already be happening. The moment we vanish, every nuclear power plant on Earth becomes a ticking time bomb. Without human operators to cool the reactors, meltdowns would start within days. But here's what's even crazier: our pets wouldn't make it. Dogs and cats, completely dependent on us, would starve within weeks. Only the smartest would break free. Meanwhile, farm animals face a different fate. Chickens trapped in coops die quickly, but cattle? They'd actually thrive, breaking through fences and roaming free. Within the first month, city rats would face catastrophe. No more garbage, no more food scraps. Their populations would crash by 90% almost overnight. But nature doesn't waste time mourning. Within 3 months, weeds would crack through sidewalks. Vines would start climbing skyscrapers. Here's where it gets interesting. After just 1 year, most house cats would be dead, but the survivors? They'd evolve rapidly, becoming apex predators again. Underground, something incredible would be happening. Subway tunnels would flood, creating vast underground lakes. New ecosystems would emerge in the darkness. After 5 years, our roads would be unrecognizable. Grass pushing through asphalt, creating green corridors for wildlife migration. Wolves would start returning to cities. Not just any wolves, packs would roam through Times Square, hunting deer that graze where taxis once honked. The really wild part? After 20 years, our skyscrapers would still stand. But they'd be vertical forests, completely covered in vegetation. Birds would evolve the fastest. With no more glass buildings to fly into, window-adapted species would develop completely different flight patterns within decades. But here's what would shock you most. After 50 years, the Chernobyl exclusion zone shows us the truth: wildlife would be thriving everywhere. Even our nuclear waste sites would become wildlife sanctuaries. Turns out, radiation is less dangerous to animals than humans are. After 100 years, most of our metal structures would be rust. But stone monuments? The pyramids, Stonehenge, they'd stand for millennia more. The ocean would heal incredibly fast. Within 200 years, fish populations would explode to prehistoric levels. Whales would rule the seas again. Forests would reclaim everything. The Amazon would grow back completely. New forests would emerge where cities once stood. After 500 years, you'd need an archaeologist to find traces of our civilization. Nature would have buried almost everything we built. But some things would last forever. Plastic in the ocean, radioactive waste, and weirdly enough, our bronze statues would survive almost anything. The most incredible part? Earth would be more biodiverse than it's been in millions of years. We'd leave behind a planet more alive than we found it. Makes you wonder, are we Earth's gardeners, or are we the weeds? What do you think would happen to your neighborhood? Let me know in the comments.